to chapter 14 of Life in Multiverse. So, before we start, Chetna ji, I want you to do something for me. Close your eyes for a second and picture every grain of sand on every beach on earth.
Oh my God. Mhm.
Can you imagine?
There's a lot of sand, Monaji, like trillions of cells, sands.
Trillions sand grains.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now here is the line that stopped me cold this week. The ancient texts say there are as many universes in existence as there are grains of sand on all the beaches of the world. So,
So, do you mean like universes, not stars and not planets, not universes like,
yes, whole universes. And
okay.
here is the part that gave me goosebumps. Modern science is now catching up to that number.
Mhm.
So, welcome to Life in Multiverse. I am Mona.
And I'm Chetna. So today we are going to somewhere that until very recently only the deepest meditators and
Mhm,
the boldest uh, physicists
mhm,
dare to look. Chapter 14, the
mhm.
creation of multiverse.
Yeah. So, buckle up. This is the big one.
Yes.
Hmm.
Uh, so let's move to the segment. Monaji is let's ground this first because when someone says the multiverse, half of the audience is thinking it's like a scientific movie, and the other half is thinking like let's prove it.
Fair enough. So, let's start with that what science actually says. Our own solar system already feels impossibly huge, right?
Yeah,
But it is just one. Our sun is one of roughly 200 billion solar systems orbiting inside our Milky Way galaxy alone.
200 billion inside the galaxy. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
interesting.
And
Yeah.
there are countless galaxies inside a single universe. We know this largely because of the Hubble Space Telescope,
Telescope,
launched
yes.
back in 1990 to orbit Earth. It's designed to give us a clear, deep view of distant galaxies and stars.
Right. And then modern physics goes one level wilder, string theory, right?
Mhm,
Or
mhm.
M theory that suggests that there could be a something like 10 to the 500 power universes. So
10
10
to
raised
the,
to the power
yes,
500
yes,
universes.
10 to the power of 500. And honestly, this text says even that number is just a face value. The real
Oh,
count cannot be counted at all. Yeah.
amazing. So this is what I love, Monaji, that we have also now got an instrument like a LIGO, the gravitational wave observatory, that can literally detect two black holes colliding somewhere out in the deep space.
Yes. So events we could never see with our eyes. We feel the ripple in space time itself.
So here is the quite like bombshell of this chapter. Science can only study what's visible. The invisible, that's the room of the spiritual knowledge. And the
Mhm.
spiritual knowledge described infinite universes thousands of years before Hubble over launched, even
Yes.
launched.
Yes. Yeah. Even ancients already knew. And that is the thing. This is not new information, it's ancient information. Science is only now confirming.
Yeah. So, we can give people the example like Bhagavad Gita is one, it is
Uh-huh.
still floors me, right?
Yes, yes, yeah. So 11th chapter, we can say, of the Bhagavad Gita, on the battlefield of Mahabharata, Arjuna asked
Mhm.
Lord Krishna to reveal his true cosmic form,
Wow,
the
I love that.
Vishvaroop. And Krishna
Yes,
grants him that divine vision.
divine vision.
Mhm.
And what does Arjun see?
Everything, all at once, every universe, every galaxy, infinite solar systems, the sun, the moon, the stars, the celestial
Oh,
beings, all of humanity, all three worlds, the entire creation held inside the endless form of the Supreme.
wow. And Krishna says something staggering that all of this, all of it, is just a fraction of a splendor,
Mhm.
not the whole thing, a fraction.
Yes. And at that time, Arjuna was dazed, frightened, even
Yes,
a normal human
yes.
mind simply cannot hold a scene that vast. Yes.
And it's not just the Gita, the Yog Vasishtha, the dialogues between the Lord Rama and the great sage
Mhm.
Vasishtha,
Mhm.
describes the countless creations. Some
Mhm.
Brahmans formed recently, others have existed since time immemorial, and creation and dissolution as one continuous eternal process. It's like a
Yes.
continuous process,
Yes,
eternal.
yes, yes. So there is also that beautiful moment when Krishna, during his past times at Braj,
Braj.
yeah, makes the Brahma of our solar system realize you are not the only one. We mentioned that
Wow.
before. There is a
Yes,
Brahma operating every one of the infinite solar system. So, how
yes.
many
I'll,
creators of each solar system? You are not the
yes.
only one.
Yes, I saw that a scene in Little Krishna movie in English.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful scene they try to portray.
Yeah.
So, and in the Mahadevi Bhagavad Puran, the
Mm-hmm.
trinity of our solar system, like Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar,
Mm-hmm.
go to meet the mother goddess, and she shows them the infinite creation with the infinite Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, and Indra inside them. This is another
Yes.
example
Yes.
or proof.
So the sages were not guessing. Through deep
Mhm.
meditation, through divine vision, they saw it. And
They
what
said,
Param-Pujya Bapuji, Dashrathbhai Patel has done is map the part science still cannot reach, the invisible multiverses.
so true. Yeah. So, next segment, Bapuji was talking about the key that unlocks everything, which is Kala. So,
Mhm.
before we go further, we have to explain one word because without it, rest of the chapter it is just a numbers. The word is Kala.
Yeah,
We
we
yes.
mentioned
So
that before too, right?
yeah, yes,
The
yes,
Kala is the celestial degree, is the power of the consciousness. So
yes.
this is the master key. So here is the idea. Nothing in space is random. Nothing is dead, inert, or just floating around by accident. Every single celestial object, every planet, star, galaxy is alive with a divine, creative, conscious energy. So wonderful.
Yeah, and the measure of that conscious energy, that power to create, is called Kala. It's like a soul power.
Yes. So I love the analogy the book uses. Think of how we measure electric power in watts.
Hmm.
So Kala is exactly that, the unit of measurement for the power of supreme divine light inside a creator.
Exactly. And here is the rule that runs the whole cosmos. The
Mhm,
more kala, the greater the power to
mhm,
create. And
mhm,
kala determines the time, space, speed, the scale of the creation, and
mhm.
how long that creation will last. This is
Yes,
very important.
this is
How
very
long
important.
that creation will
Yes,
last,
yeah.
it depends on the kala of
Mhm.
that creator.
Yeah. So more the celestial degree, greater the power to create. and it determines the time, space, speed, and scale of creation, and the
Yes.
time span, how long the creation will last. So, Chetna ji, now we can actually build the ladder. Ready?
Okay. Yes. So take us up staircase.
Yes, the creator of one solar system is Shiva, and
Hmm.
his power is 1 to 4 kala, 1 to 4 celestial degree. So now
Yes.
step up again. The creator of the galaxy is called Mahashiva, and the power is 8 to 12 kala, 8 to 12 celestial degree. And step up again. The creator of a universe is Param-Maha-Shiva, which has 16 to 20 kala, 16 to 20 celestial degree.
Okay. Hmm. So step up the creator of galaxies Mahabrahmand is Mahashiva 8 to 12 kala. Right?
Yes. Mhm. Yes.
And o-
And like I said, step up again. The creator of universe is Paramashif, 16 to
is
20 kala. Yes.
and inside the galaxy there are infinite solar systems are revolving. And inside one universe there are countless galaxies are revolving. So every level contains the infinities of level below it.
Yeah. And as you climb, the creator's power keeps multiplying.
Mhm.
One Mahashiva, the creator of galaxy, can create.
Yeah, we lost
We
you for
lost
a
you fast.
second.
Yes. Can you see me?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So now we move to G1 to G17 and the creator of the multiverse.
Yeah, so now here is where it gets drizzling. Like in the best way about the universe, our multiverse contains the grades of universes. They are labeled like from G1 to all the way to the G17.
Hmm. So G1 is the lowest dimension inside the multiverse. G2 is greater and G3 is greater still, all the way up to G17, which is the highest dimension of creation inside a multiverse. So now we are talking
Yeah,
about the dimensions, G1 to G17
right.
in a
So
multiverse.
exactly. So G1 is the great universe. G2 is the great great universe. G3 is great 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 three times
Yes.
great universe.
Yes.
And you just keep adding like great up to the 17.
Yes. And each has its own creator with escalating power. The creator of G1 is Param-Maha-Shiva. By the time you
Hmm.
reach G17, the creator is Param to the 18th power, Mahashiva.
Exactly. So
Mm.
all 17 of those creators or those grades G1 through G17 are revolving inside the multiverse, each in its own layer.
Yeah. And then towering over all of them is the creator of the multiverse itself. Param to the
Okay.
100th power, Mahashiva, a 100 kala of power. The creator of multiverse itself with the power of 100 kala, 100 celestial degree.
So put that in a perspective like one Shiva, the creator of the entire solar system, has 1 to 4 kala. The creator of the multiverse has 100, just like
Yes.
1 to 100.
Yes. Yeah. So that is why a single Shiva is almost insignificant in front of the creator of the multiverse. That
Yeah.
is the scale we are dealing with. Mhm.
And it doesn't even stop there. The multiverse is called the 100 Kala Brahmand. Above it comes a big being the text called like one PD ka Malik. That
Mhm.
is like 101 Kala.
Mhm.
And then two PD, which is then 3 PD, and the ladder keeps climbing up into the numbers that lose all the meaning actually.
Yes, yeah. It is quite literally limitless, we can say, behad, infinite.
Behad.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
there is no limit. Yeah. So now we come to the topic, the birth of our multiverse. So now the story. How was our multiverse actually created? And remember, we are
Mm.
only talking about our multiverse, the one
Mhm.
our solar system and our earth live inside. There are uncountable others.
So let's set the seed, Monaji, and the very beginning.
In the beginning, before anything, the creator of the multiverse, Param to the 100th Mahashiv, existed in a purely incorporeal form, a formless, bodiless state of supreme light. In spiritual language, we call it Nirgun, that means beyond all attributes, and the Nirakar, the formless. So it was completely in a supreme light form, the creator.
So, like just an infinite sphere of the supreme light with an outer layer of the might and
Yes,
pure power. So,
yes,
light and might. So,
ah,
Shiva and Shakti.
yes. And then the first creative thought, the 100th Kala, light and might thought to create. And
Hmm.
from just 5% of that supreme light, an ordinarily powerful sphere burst into being.
So, 5% of the being's power kick off an entire multiverse.
Multiverse, yes.
It's just
From
5%.
that, the first three divine entities emerged, the Brahma, Vishnu,
Mhm.
and Shankar of the multiverse. Each one
Right.
also had a 100 kala. Wow, so powerful. Hmm.
And then it cascades. Those three each create three more souls, and that counts to nine. Like
Mhm.
nine supreme souls. The we Bapuji call it like Navratans, the nine gems.
Nine gems, yeah. So
Oh.
the highest quality souls in the
Mm.
entire creation of the multiverse. The text even calls them Param to the 100th power souls. So they were nine powerful souls were created in the beginning. Hmm.
Mhm. So then each of those nine creates three more, and now we have 27 supreme souls, and these 27 are given a job. Go and draw the boundary.
Hmm.
Surround a region of a space like we do our house, right?
Right.
And mark the outer limit of the multiverse.
Yes.
So interesting.
The circular boundary in the cosmos. That is the outer edge of our multiverse. And inside it, creation begins to multiply and fill the space. Mm. Mhm. Sure, please go ahead. Mhm. Mm. So, Chetna ji, where does it come from?
So here is when the 27 supreme souls created 81 more, and then 27 plus 81, you get 108, that garland mala. The every first 108 powerful soul in the creation of multiverse.
Yes. So, every time someone turns a 108 bead rosary on earth today, they are echoing the dawn of the multiverse. That is stunning.
Yes, it's so logical and correlated everything.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So now comes the great descent. We come
Mhm.
to the heart of this chapter now, and it is a little bittersweet because creation in our multiverse is a story of descent.
Hmm.
Mm.
So explain the mechanism because it's elegant that every act of creation cost power.
Mm.
Every time a soul creates through the power of affirmation through thought, a little soul power is spent. This is what we saw in the previous podcast also, previous
Yes,
chapter.
right. So, as more and more souls are created, the total power keeps dropping. The multiverse
Okay.
begins at 100 kala, pure, brilliant, incorporeal light, and it starts to fall.
So let's walk the staircase down now. So we went the staircase up, now we're coming down. So it's the
Mhm.
most beautiful part of the whole chapter. Let's first first stop.
Yeah. So, Paramdham, the incorporeal world, from 100 celestial degree down to 90. Souls
Right.
multiply, 3 become 9, 9 become 27, 81, 200, 43, until
Mm,
there are 900,000 incorporeal supreme souls. They live as pure soul consciousness in bodies of light and might. The atmosphere itself is made only of supreme light and the supreme great element. This is the highest dimension of the multiverse.
okay. So next step down is called like Mool Watan. So the semi-incorporeal world, like from 90 kala down to the 80 kala, and this is the transition zone. So the soul grows from 900,000 to the 2 crores and 20 million.
Hmm.
So, and for the first time, so a soul can't quite hold its perfect formless state anymore.
Wow. So that image is gorgeous, you know. The Life in Multiverse book compares it to a seed sprouting. The soul, like a seed, sends out
Mhm.
its first indefinite, nebulous shape, not a body yet. So just the first hint of form emerging from formlessness.
And the supreme ether element forms here for the first time. So, like, keep descending next
Yeah. So now come the subtle world down
subtle
to
world.
60 celestial degree. Now there are 30, we can say 330 million souls.
Mm.
330 million souls were created. And here the souls take on a definite subtle body. The supreme air element, the supreme fire element also come into being. So it's just happening
And
automatic. Yeah.
yeah, and this is so profound that it's the air element agitated by thoughts. The shape of the soul forms, and that's why the scriptures also says that the creation happens through the sankalp, the power of thoughts.
Yes. Yeah. So as you think, so you become at the scale of the
Hmm.
entire cosmos. So yes, whole creation is coming down because of thoughts.
Thoughts. So
Mm.
then the soul that at this level, the Param Purush, each create their divine feminine energy, feminine counterpart, the Param Prakriti, we call it. So 33 crore becomes 66 crore and the power falls again. So 60 kala down to 40 kala, and this is where the universes like G17, G16, and the rest start being built.
Oh, at that level, from
Hmm.
62 down to 40.
40,
Wow.
40.
And it keeps cascading. The Param Purush and Param Prakriti combine their energies. We can say male and female. Creation explodes and power crashes from 40 to 20. So they come down from 40 celestial degree to 20. And more great, great universes, we can say countless souls, until finally all the power is spent. So the multiverse that begin at radiant 100 kala falls all the way to zero.
Wow. So like from 100 to 0.
Yeah, yeah. It's all because of
So
so much creation. Yeah.
creation.
Mm.
So next segment, Bapuji talks about the physical end of our Earth. So zero kala and below zero, something changes completely.
Yeah. So below zero, the supreme elements grow very heavy. They lose their lightness, their energy, and for the first time, gross physical elements begin to form.
Okay, so take us down to the negative later now.
Yes. So now from 0 to minus 10, the creation is 90% supreme element and 10% physical element. Then at minus 20, it is 80% supreme element and 20% physical elements. So physical elements keeps thickening. By minus 30
Hmm.
kala, the first heavy element appear, water and earth.
So
At
interesting.
minus 30.
Minus 30, water and earth
And
started
yes,
building up.
yes, yeah, in
And that's the
physical.
foundation.
Yes,
So that
of the
minus 30
physical.
point
Yeah. Hmm.
physical form of water and
Yes,
earth.
yes,
So that's the foundation. That minus 30 point is where the blueprint is laid for the gross five element physical world we actually live in.
yes. And the fall doesn't stop, Chetnaji, it continues seamlessly all the way down to minus 100 kala. Can you imagine?
Of course.
From 100 to minus 100 kala. And this
Yeah.
is what we are. This is where our earth is sitting now.
Yeah, so it's like just contradict. So more power you have, more the creator have more power, it is having more energy, more pleasant, or it's better supreme elements, better
Pure,
life,
purity,
pure
yes. Mhm,
purity. And
mhm.
now we are talking about just opposite that like minus kala. So it's
Yes, yeah,
like we can see what we are right now,
yes,
chaotic. So, our Earth, the world where the power of the affirmation in soul is completely exhausted, means
mm, mm,
powerless.
yes,
A world of five gross elements, and as the elements lost their balance, souls begin to suffer from the disharmony.
yeah. We feel it every day. So the whole multiverse fell from positive 100 kala, pure supreme light, all the way to minus 100. From the most radiant dimension imaginable to the densest, the dense,
Densest.
heaviest, most physical. Yeah.
My God. Yeah. So let's see what Bapuji continues. So he is talking about that now Monaji, the line that reframes this entire chapter, because here is the question hanging over all of it, that why is there suffering? Why birth and death?
Yeah. Here it is. We have been describing one multiverse this whole time, our
Hmm.
multiverse. And
Right.
there are uncountable multiverses out there.
Hmm. So, and here is the staggering part. In every other multiverse, the creation is made only supreme elements, no heavy physical matter like what we are right now, no decay.
Which means in all those other multiverses, there is no birth and death. The souls
Wow.
live their lives an eternal, divine, and immortal life. They live.
Yes, so this podcast title should be like this: the multiverse where there's no like birth and death is there. So people will
Yes,
understand, right? Yes, there is
yes,
a world like this.
yes,
Otherwise, people stop believing such things.
right. Yes,
So only our multiverse fail from supreme light all the way down into the physical. Only here did creation get trapped in the world of five elements.
Yeah. And Chetna ji, that's why in our solar system, on our earth, souls are caught in this endless cycle of life and death. And it is subjected to dissolution, the pralaya we call.
It's why our earth has another name, which is Mrityulok, the mortal world.
Mhm. So, out of an unimaginable infinity of creation, we live in the one corner where death exists. That is a heavy thought, but it is also somehow a clarifying one.
Yeah, so let's move. Monaji, let's sit with me on this for a second because where I land is not the sadness, it's a perspective.
Yes, say it.
So we started this episode picturing the grain of saints, right?
Mhm, mhm,
And we have been climbing the staircase Shiv, Mahashiv, Param-Maha-Shiv, G1 to G17, the 100 Kala, creator of the multiverse. We
mhm.
wanted 100 Kala of pure light that descend step by step. We watched actually 100 Kala of pure light descended step by step all the way down to the ground beneath our feet.
Yeah,
This is how we did
yes.
it.
And the whole way down, one thread never broke. Not the
Hmm.
elements, not the bodies, the soul. That
Okay.
spark of supreme light at minus 100 Kala is the same light that began at positive 100 Kala.
So which means the staircase goes both ways.
Yes, that is it.
Hmm.
So that is the whole thing. If a soul fell all the way down into matter, then a soul can also rise all the way back up into light.
To light.
The descent is a map, and a map can be read in reverse too.
So wonderful.
Hmm.
So our earth may be the mortal world, but it's also maybe the one place where a soul can consciously choose to climb home.
Yes. So from this mortal world back towards the supreme light, that is the journey. And
Yes.
that is exactly what the rest of this book is and this series is about.
So wonderful. It's like a sunshine
Hmm.
on the bottom. This so
Yes, yes,
that's the chapter
yes.
14, the creation of the multiverse. If your mind feels like a little stretched right now, good. That's the right size of this topic.
Yeah. So thank you so much for traveling with us all the way from the 100 color to a minus 100 and back. So Chetna ji, until next time,
Yeah, keep looking up. There is
keep,
so much more out there than we can see. There is a lot of hope. We know now there is a multiverse which is eternal, immortal. So be
yes.
hopeful.
Yeah. Yeah. And take care of your soul. It is older and grander than you think.
That's perfect. Yes.
Yes, yes,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So see you next time in next episode. We'll be back with wonderful
Next
another
chapter.
topic. So take care. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much.
Supreme
Param
peace.
Shanti.
Param
Supreme
Shanti.
peace.